This past April, I met William Shatner and Jason Isaacs at the Calgary Comic Expo. It was April 28th, April 28th, 2016. My sister's high school have these special trips every year, and I decided to join them. And Jason Isaacs is one of my favorite actors, and I just felt like once in a lifetime opportunity. I'll go to it. So I went, and William Shatner, I found out, was also there. And with that said, I was like, I got to do something for my uncle. Last year, my uncle turned 50, and in our family, my family, that's a huge deal. So I decided to get him something big. So I thought William Shatner's autograph for my uncle's 50th birthday. And so I went to the expo, and everyone has their chance to do whatever they want there. And it was fun. So I went to look for the autograph booth, or the autograph booths. So I went there, and sure enough, there he was. There was Jason Isaacs. He was there, and I was like, oh, he's still here? Now, keep in mind, there were time schedules for these actors, time schedules. And I looked at my watch, I was like, oh wow, he's, because it was like 20 minutes after, 20 minutes later, and I was like, oh, he's still there? And I looked at William Shatner's lineup, who was just across from Jason Isaacs. I was like, oh, because it was huge, and Jason's was huge too. And I was like, we'll do it. So I went, and yeah, it was a good lineup, and there was a girl. I remember there was this girl who was there, and I was like, you can come ahead with me if you want. And she was like, thank you. And she gives me this hug. And I was like, you're a Jason Isaacs fan? She goes, yes. And I was like, me too. Jason is a fantastic actor. He has a history of movies, including the Harry Potter movies, Peter Pan, Black Hawk Down, and a series of different television shows such as Star Wars Rebels, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Brotherhood, and Awake. Now, as we were getting close, I was really excited and a little bit nervous because I didn't know what to ask him or what not to ask him. And I was just like, okay, so we're close. And I could see that there were pictures, stacks of different pictures. There was a picture of him in Black Hawk Down, a picture of him in the Harry Potter films, a picture of him in Brotherhood. I mean, there were just multiple different pictures of him from every movie, every TV show he's been in, which was pretty amazing. So it was my turn to meet him, so I picked up just one of the pictures, and it was a picture from the Harry Potter movies. It was his character from the Harry Potter movies, and I approached him. It was the moment of truth. So I walked up to him, shook his hand, and he was very, very polite. And I also wanted to kind of mentor or help the girl who was in the lineup with me kind of calm down and not be so nervous, because she was nervous too. I met him, and I said, hey there, and he goes, hi, and he was, oh man, it was unbelievable. He was very nice, and and I asked him if he liked playing Lucius Malfoy, and he told me that he did, but it got pretty tiring for him because he had to go back and forth from England to the United States to record some episodes, and he told me he was recording episodes of The Last Airbender at the time, which was pretty cool. And at that moment, I realized he was one of the hardest working actors in show business. And I also did a little bit of reading about him, and yeah, and I admire him for that, and I'm glad that I did get the chance to meet him. I'll get back to you guys on meeting William Shatner, because I did meet William Shatner shortly after I met Jason Isaacs. I'll get to that in another tape. Mr. Blue's here for you.